Hello and welcome to a new episode of The VoIP Guys. I'm James.
I'm Matthias.
Okay, and today, well, we've got Matthias as usual.
As usual.
Yeah, today we've got a new topic for you. We're starting on Asterisk. Mm-hmm. I'm a bit of an Asterisk newbie, so I've got Matthias with me who is...
The expert.
Yeah, okay.
Hopefully.
So, Matthias, explain, what is Asterisk?
You can think about two VoIP phones.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you have an Astra or a Yearlink or I don't know, some kind of VoIP phone. And those two VoIP phones want to talk to each other.
Okay.
Then what they need is a server.
Yeah.
You just need to register those voice over IP telephones to a kind of server, which manages each question of a telephone, each message of a telephone, and just connects the two telephones together.
Okay.
If telephone A wants to call telephone B, then the server must say telephone A is in that office, telephone B is in that office. So how can they talk to each other? Yeah. And he can manage the connection.
So routes the calls.
Yeah, route the calls. Yeah. That's it. And there is a protocol to do that. This is the SIP protocol. I think everybody who is interested in Asterisk should know what the SIP protocol is. Not in detail, but he should.
At least what it is.
Yeah, he should know what it is. And Asterisk can route that protocol. Okay. So we have to explain what is the difference to other SIP routers or other Asterisk-like projects.
Can you give us an example?
Yeah, there is something which is called Camelio, for example. It's a very fast SIP router. And there are some other like Free Switch and so on. Yeah. The main advantage of Asterisk is the feature set. Okay. It has a huge feature set. And then it can do many things for you. Okay. Not only the routing between the two phones, but it can also provide you a voicemail box. Okay. It can provide you a queue where the callers are waiting in and where they are queued and dispatched to the different phones and so on. Okay. There is much functionality in Asterisk.
So it's quite a feature-rich, intelligent, like call routing system of sorts.
The main thing is it can replace a traditional PBX system completely. Okay. So you can use Asterisk instead of your standard VoIP, not VoIP system, your standard PBX.
Yeah, your sort of PSTN PBX from like the landline. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So it has a really rich feature set, and this is the difference to the other projects. Sometimes they are much faster than Asterisk, and there is a much better scaling. Like Camelio can handle thousands or 10,000s or 100,000s of calls in one instance. Yeah. But we don't need it. Yeah. You need it in special cases.
Yeah, more for large enterprise, whereas Asterisk is more
large enterprise or a session border controller or something like this. But in our case, and if you're new to the voice over IP world, then Asterisk is a good choice. Okay. Because of its feature set.
Okay. So, then I suppose it's about time to get started on how we actually set up Asterisk. So, take it away.
Yeah. We're here at the asterisk.org homepage. The first thing we want to do is skip all the advertising and just click on downloads. The first thing which may be a little bit confusing is the versions of Asterisk and which version you should use in which case. Therefore, there's just one button. If you click there, you get some version of Asterisk, but there is also a special link, all Asterisk versions. Okay. And I think it's important for us to understand which versions are out there and which version to choose if you want to start with Asterisk.
Okay. Which one would you recommend?
I would recommend Asterisk 11. Okay. The LTS version, and not the certified one, but the LTS version. And this is the one you get if you just click on the download button.
Right, okay.
But there are some other versions, and we have to understand why they are there and which to use in which case. Okay. There is the Asterisk 12. This is under heavy development. Right. This is the, you can call it, where the Asterisk developers are playing in and they're testing new features. And if the features are good enough and if the community says they are working, then they put it into the new beta version, which will be the next LTS version,
Okay.
a long-term support version. So currently, this is the current long-term version is Asterisk 11.
Okay.
Heavily development in Asterisk 12, and Asterisk 13 will be the next LTS version.
Okay, so we're sort of looking at the 12 being like the development program where it's not so stable, whereas the 11, which is the stable program. Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the difference between certified and just normal long-term support?
Yeah, we can see it here. If you scroll down a little, you can have it as long-term support and as certified. Certified is even more stable than the LTS version.
Okay.
They just put bug fixes in there, and they are very careful in what comes into the certified version. This is a kind of a quality release. So if you really want to go productive,
Yep.
and if you really want to use a very stable version, then use the certified Asterisk LTS version. In all other cases, if you want to try Asterisk for the first time, use the Asterisk 11 LTS version.
Okay.
And I would say the best approach is to download the source code, as we will do, and unpack it and compile it on your own.
Okay.
You can use packages of your distribution, of your Linux distribution.
Okay.
If you're using Debian or if you're using Ubuntu, then there are some pre-compiled packages.
All right.
But they are not the newest. And if you have to change something in the source code, the magic of open source is that you can change the source code. So do it if you want
if
to.
you can.
If you can.
Get a customizable solution for yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So the way we will show you is to download the source code and compile the source code. So where to start? We need the download link. I just copied it to my clipboard. And then here I have a Ubuntu LTS version 14, fresh installed, no modifications. I just selected SSH installation for the SSH server. But that's all I did. And I just connected via SSH to my server. First thing I want to do is get root. I know Ubuntu guys don't like it if you get root, but I really like it. And then I just download the source. As you can see, I just copied the link, and it points to the Asterisk 11 current version.
Okay.
This is the first step we do.
Okay.
But that's it for so far, because we need to unpack it now, then we need to configure the source, then we need to compile, and this is too much for the first video.
That is far too much for one video, so we'll do that next time. Thanks very much for watching. If you want more information, please visit the PassCon website.
See you next time.
Cheers. Goodbye.